I'd like to say hello and thank you so much for joining us. My name is Cedric Bailey, radio announcer, former TV reporter. Believe it or not, I used to work at K10 back in the day, and I started off my broadcasting career at KXII. For those who've been in Ardmore, you used to wonder where the station was before it was on Commerce. Well, it was located in the Lincoln Bay on the first floor. Anyway, I'm here today to talk politics. We have several races that are going on, and Election Day is coming up on April the 6th. And I will be talking to the various candidates who are going to be running for city commissioner, representing Ward 3, which is on the southwest side, and then there is Ward 2, which is on the northeast side. And the young lady that I am going to talk to today is Miss Angela Ward. How you doing, Angela?
Fine. How are you doing?
I am doing great, and I am so glad that you are with me on today. First of all, I want to know, why are you running for, of course, City Commissioner, Carter County, Ward 2?
I'm running because I was born and raised here, and I always heard that we should be the change that we want to see in our community. And we need unity brought back into our community. So therefore, I'm running to hopefully open people's eyes to see that change is needed in our community.
Gotcha. We recently had a forum at the HFV Wilson Center, and it was being put together by the NAACP. Quite a few people were in attendance or so. But you had some concerns, and I'm just going to go down there because I want everybody to just to know a little bit about Angela Sharp and some of the concerns that you are concerned about on the northeast side of Ardmore. Now, you said that your goals for this year is to get people involved with the municipal side of politics in community meetings and work with the community. Tell us about some of those things. What are you saying there, Angela Sharp?
What I'm saying there is, when I was doing some research on the city commissioner position, I could not help but notice in the agendas and the meetings that it kept saying no citizen was present to contest. So whenever that happens, it leaves the city officials to determine where the funds go in their power alone. When community development is about bringing the normal people with the people of power to make what's best for all. So I want to encourage the people to start attending the meetings and have a voice in our community.
Gotcha. So what you're saying is a lot of people are kind of like laid back, sitting there, and they're not saying anything. And you decided, hey, look, I don't want to be like that. I want to step up to the plate. I want my voice to be heard. Am I correct, Angela?
Yes and no.
Okay. Well, give me the no part that I'd like to know.
I know that it is nothing about me. It is only by the grace of God that any of these things will occur.
Mm-hmm.
So the no is, we have to get people involved.
Yes. And that means you got to be able to...
We can push all these grants through the city as much as we want to, but unless the people come and say, we need to spend the money this way, it's going to be spent however it's spent.
Yeah, I got you. Well, there are 4 candidates that are going to be running in your ward, and it's, everybody has to speak up or so, and the person that was there before was John Moore. He held that position for a very long time, and so coming up after April the 6th, we will have a new representative that will be stepping up or so. Now, one of the concerns is that you said you want to continue to work with the street departments and restoring the streets. Let's talk about the streets. What do you see that needs to be restored in that area?
There's all kinds of streets that needs to be restored in that area. I mean, one that I mainly focused on was around the children's shelter, over by Willowbrook.
Yeah,
That
off of
road
Monroe
is
Street.
terrible.
I got you.
We need to do something with that. It floods out whenever it rains, and it makes it worse, really, but that's probably why they don't really want to fix it, because the flooded area gets underneath the road and it causes that kind of erosion to it. But there's many streets in our area, and I have a list, but I didn't bring it with me.
Well, that's all right. I saw one area the other day right there off of 5th Street where Martin Luther King in Washington. I just saw that the other day while riding around in the city, and I see that they're doing some things. Also, I noticed here you said cleaning up and preparing for those things to come. Recently, I saw some people going out in the community picking up trash within the streets. So when you say cleaning up, what are you looking forward to, Angela Sharp?
Kind of what they're doing. I mean, they're going in and cleaning out the vacant lots and stuff, and they're kind of mosquito havens in the northeast part of town. So if we can work together to get that stuff cleared out, then it would make sitting outside in the summer way better.
I got you on that area. So that's definitely one of the big concerns that you are concerned about, that you want to continue. Now let's talk about something else. You said work hard to provide the best outcome for all involved and working with departments together in all aspects of municipal government. Explain, if you would, please, at this time, Angela.
Okay. Sorry, read it again.
The question is working together to provide the best outcome for all involved. So that means when everybody comes together, is it going to be your agenda or do you want it to be the community's agenda? Because sometimes as a leader, you're not going to be able to please Angela. You got to be able to listen to them, have an ear. Because people will write letters, and they will be concerned, and they will voice their concerns, Angela.
Yes, they will. And I encourage that. I mean, I want to bring back things like the community town hall meetings where the people can come and express what they want changed and actually have someone try to work on it.
Gotcha. Recently, this past winter, we dealt with those pipes. Considering offering tax incentive for people to restore the pipes in and around homes. We saw what happened with Snowmageddon that happened back in February. So there were some people that dealt with some issues with the pipe and the water situation. In some areas, they went without. But what are you saying when you talk about working on the pipes, Angela?
I'm talking about that would work with the street departments and replacing the water lines whenever they redo the roads. But it also would extend into the homes. You know, each home has an area that they are responsible for the water lines around their home. If we could also offer a tax incentive for people to replace those pipes around their homes, it would improve our water quality. It would take the sediment out of it that causes the water to be a different color, possibly.
I got
because
you.
all the iron and minerals that's in the lines, that a lot of them are still made out of iron,
Yeah, for the pipes
metal.
and everything. Yeah, metal. I got you.
And they have PEX now that is way cleaner and you don't get all that grittiness in it.
I got you. Well, one thing I can say about that, because I don't know all about the city government when it comes to the water or so, but most people now, they usually buy their water and everything. But of course, at the same, we don't usually use it for drinking. Like we was growing up as kids, we drank the water, but now they have bottled water, and that's pretty popular. So, but also at the same time, you want to make sure that you have water that's safe. It's you know that everything has been put together to make sure that it's proper working for us. Because as a reporter, we had a situation that happened up in Flint, Michigan, where their water had caused lead damage or so, and that affects the people. And so in this situation, I think they've done a pretty good job or so, but anything that they can do to make it better would be great as well.
And in Flint, they just passed a deal where they are holding the city liable for that. So we need to safeguard our city by making preemptive moves now that will not allow things like that to occur in our city in the future.
I got you. Well, we're spending just a few minutes.
I'm sorry.
Go right ahead.
There's also a deal where I've been talking to some people about. There's inline filters that go underneath your sink.
Mm-hmm.
And I've talked to the Garen at the water company, and he said that with the amount of chlorine that they put in our system, it filters out before it comes through the faucet. So it would work in our community. And you can find those online at Amazon for like $75.
I got you. Last question I have for you, Angela. And the biggest concern for the residents on the northeast side is being able to get grocery stores and be able to shop. Everything we do in Ardmore is on the northwest side. If you had a choice that you would like to see happen on the northeast side, have you thought about anything that you would like to see happen?
I have talked to some people, and I have actually found a guy who is willing to open a grocery store in the Northeast. I'm supposed to meet with someone about that Monday, so I don't want to talk about that.
But it is a concern of yours.
Yes.
Grocery store.
And then also I would like to see a co-op, you know, like the home repair program that I'm speaking about. If we can train these people to do the things that they're self, it would cost a lot less than hiring a contractor to do it. So we can come together as a community and work in a co-op type deal to help people to like rewire their houses and replace their plumbing lines and help them with their roofs and stuff like that, and teach them the skills to do it along the way.
Gotcha.
It will go a lot further than just let's do it for them.
I got you. Well, Angela, I want to say thank you so much for stopping by my office and talking with the residents of Ardmore as we have election day that's going to be coming up on April the 6th. And if people need to follow you, reach out to you, I see you do have a Facebook page.
Yes, I do.
And how's it listed as? Angela Sharp?
Sharp. It's just Angela Sharp, yeah.
Okay, well, I got you. I want to say thank you so much. And folks, I want to encourage you to go out to go vote. You will be hearing from other candidates. But the most important thing that you can do is make sure that you get out there and cast your vote. You get the closing comment, Angela.
Thank you all for this opportunity. It is by the grace of God that we all are able to do anything. So, Lord, just make a way and help our city.
Thank you so much. Angela Sharp, I'm Cedric Bailey. We'll be back with more, so keep it right here.